good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In today's adventure, we delve into the Tempest Keep for part 2 of our Tier 5 experience in the Raids of Azeroth. And Tier 5, well, Tier 4 was really where it began, with multiple raids being all part of the same raid tier. Tier 5 had Serpentine Cavern, Tempest Keep. Tier 6 has the Battle for Mount Hyjal and Black Temple. And then we don't see a multiple raid tier until Tier 11, which is in Cataclysm. So we are located here in the Nether Storm at Tempest Keep. So if we open up our big map, you'll see we're located right over here at Tempest Keep. And if you look at these ships, because these are interdimensional crystal ships, they look eerily similar to the Exodar. And there's a third crystal ship behind the main ship, because the Exodar, looks like there's one right there. Oh, now my camera is acting up on me. So there is a ship right over there for the Mechanar and the Arcatraz and the Botanica. The 3 dungeons of Tempest Keep. And then, of course, the main raid of Tempest Keep is that big, tall ship. But the Exodar was part of this. And the Draenei escaped, but the Burning Legion found their way and stowed aboard their ship, and they crash landed on Azurmis Isle on Azeroth. But yeah, the Exodar, look at that ship. That looks eerily similar to the Exodar because the Exodar was part of this place. So if we fly over here to the base of the tall spire in the middle, we will find the raid portal for the Tempest Keep raid, which is known as the Eye. But no one calls it that. They all call it just Tempest Keep. And if we look at the map of Tempest Keep, you'll see there are 4 bosses. There is Alar in this first big room, the Void Reaver over here on the left, Astromancer Solarian over here on the right, and Kael'thas Sunstrider, the Lord of the Blood Elves, up here. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Kael'thas Sunstrider has a very small chance of dropping a very special mount. And that mount is the Ashes of Alar. However, while the drop chance for this is 1%, just like all the rare boss mount drops, you can actually increase the chance to get Ashes of Alar to drop. The way you do that is you kill the Alar boss, and then you immediately go and kill Kael'thas, and that will increase the chance from 1% all the way up to an 8% drop chance. Now, if you look at the rest of the loot that he can drop, all these weapons, these armor pieces, all this stuff, especially this Twin Blade of the Phoenix, which looks super cool for a 2-handed sword, all these items each have a 20% chance of dropping, and he drops 5 pieces of loot. But this right here, if you kill Alar and then go kill Kael'thas for your 8% drop chance, it's still lower than the 10% that everything else has, so it's still weighted lower than all the other loot that he can drop. But it will increase your chance on getting Ashes of Alar, which is the most colorful and the most iconic mount in the World of Warcraft. Let's see if we can... I don't think we can get through this area without killing these Blood Elves. Yeah, we can't. So once we reach this first really big room, if we look up, we'll see Alar flying around the area. And what you want to do is you want to turn to the left and come up to this first platform right here, because this is the platform where Alar comes when you aggro the boss. He doesn't go to any other platform except this one. So we're going to throw a Judgment Hammer at him.
I'm out of range.
And see, look, he comes down to this platform where we can take care of phase 1. Now, if you think that he despawned, nope, he didn't. That's just the end of phase 1 when he disappears. He's going to pop up out of the middle here in just a moment, and that will begin phase 2. See, there he is. He's going to throw some fire at us, and he'll fly up here, and we can take care of Alar, the Phoenix God. All right, what does he want to give us? He wants to give us the Claws of the Phoenix, one-handed fist weapon. Iconic fist weapons for you shamans and you monks that use fist weapons. You can actually make a really cool transmog set based around that weapon if you wanted to. We got one of those. We also got this Fire Crest breastplate, which let's open it up in this other smaller viewer and zoom in a little bit. This is the Shaman Tier 5 recolor. So remember we got those blue and gray shoulders from Serpentine Cavern? There's the chest to go with it. We get some gold, we get a Phoenix Ring of Rebirth, and no pets. But we did get that fist weapon, kind of cool. I know players who will come in here and just religiously farm Alar for those fist weapons. There's the Talon of the Phoenix and also the Claw of the Phoenix. They look identical. Now what we're going to do, we are going to go and immediately kill Kael'thas. And then we'll go and kill the other 2 bosses to see what tokens and what cool things we can get from the other bosses. But if you kill Alar and then go immediately kill Kael'thas, you get an increased chance of having the Ashes of Alar mount drop from Kael'thas. And Kael'thas is a giant windbag. Doesn't matter if he's being fought here in Tempest Keep or again in Magister's Terrace on the Isle of Kael'thas. He is a windbag whenever you fight him. Let's see if we just can't sneak in here without aggroing anything. Nope. Have to kill these blood elves. Now, if I could find one of the paladins, yes. So if you look at this Blood Knight right here, the Crimson Hand Centurion, she has a very iconic gold and red weapon equipped. And people will say, well, where would you get a weapon like that? That is the Paladin class weapon from the old class quest before the Cataclysm. From back in Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, if you played a Blood Elf Paladin, which I did and I am, you could start a class quest at level 12, and eventually you would make an item called the Blood-Tempered Rancer. So if I open up my appearance collection and come over here to weapons and bring this hold down menu to pole arms, and we scroll down a little bit, we eventually come to this weapon right here, the Blood-Tempered Rancer. And look at that. That is the weapon that this Crimson Hand Centurion is using, is the Blood-Tempered Rancer, which looks like that. You have to be a Blood Elf Paladin, and you had to have done the class quest way back in the day during Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King in order to have that weapon appearance. In Cataclysm, when the pre-patch launched, the class quests were removed and replaced with the stupid class quests we have now. So let's deal with the windbaggery of Kael'thas Sunstrider.
Power. My people are addicted to it. Just after the Sunwell was destroyed. Welcome to the future. A pity you're too late to stop it. No, stop me now. Salama Ashalanore.
4, 3, 2.
So for the first part of this fight, we have to kill his little
Some
advisors.
of my best advisors, but none can withstand the might of the Blood Hammer. Behold,
4, 3, 2, 1.
the Burning certainty that your stay here is a short
4,
one.
3, 2, 1.
The Sinjura I reign supreme.
You have proven worthy to test your skills against my master
4,
engineer,
3,
Telemachus.
2, 1.
As you see, I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Alright, so now he summons all these weapons. And back in the day, when Tempest Keep was current content, these weapons were best in slot for fighting Kael'thas, because if we look at them very carefully, oh look, they are legendary weapons. Interesting, right? And they have special powers. Shields the caster, absorbing 7 damage and making the caster immune to fear and snare effects for 4 seconds on a 30-second cooldown. Or this Devastation Axe. Chance on hit, increase your movement speed by 50% and your melee attack speed by 20% for 30 seconds. So, all of these weapons, like the Staff of Disintegration, places a mental protection field on our friendly targets within 30 yards, granting immunity to stun, silence, and disorient effects. If you're in a group and you can equip staves, that's still the best weapon, because then you don't get feared, you don't get stunned, you don't get conflagrated, you don't lose control of your character. It's very cool. But these weapons are legendary. Too bad you can't take them with you and put them in your bank. They disappear once you leave Tempest Keep. So sad, right? And now we have 30 seconds to wait until we can fight Phase 3.
Perhaps I underestimated you. It would be unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at once, but fair
4,
treatment was never
3,
shown to my people.
2,
I'm just returning
1.
the favor.
Yeah, I'm not going to deal with disorient effects. I'm just going to go into control and kill them.
Sometimes one turns into one.
I have not come this far to be stopped. The future I have planned will not be jeopardized. Now you will taste true power.
Yes, if he gets really mad and blows out the windows of his chamber, then he's going to absorb all the energy from the twisting nether that he's been collecting inside Tempest Keep. And then he's going to come attack us. We're just going to take him out with the Judgment Hammer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, what does he want to give us? He wants to give us the Rod of the Sun King, a one-handed mace, which looks like that. Blood Elf weapon. There you go. We also get the Nexus Key Staff, one of the coolest staves in the entire game. Very cool. We also get Leggings of Murderous Intent, which are these no, they're leather. They're leather legs that look like this. Very cool, if you ask me. We also got this Thalassian Wilder Cloak. Looks like that, kind of cool. We also get a ring. Oh wait, we get a ring and Nether Vortex. No mount, but like I said, it's not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed except the Bronze Drake, the Black Drake, the Twilight Drake, and if you do the speed run through Zul-Aman, you can get the Amani Battle Bear. I'm sorry, the Amani Battle Bear. Let's enunciate our words a little bit, right? Okay, so now that Kael'thas is dead, we didn't get the mount. We can go and kill the other 2 bosses of Tempest Keep. But see, look, he has she has the Blood-Tempered Rancer. Kind of cool. You also see that weapon on the NPCs in Magister's Terrace. I have that weapon. And sometimes I even use it with the Sindori Heritage Armor. It looks really cool together. And there is High Astromancer Solarian. And she has a very small chance of dropping a Void Lord pet. And when we attack her, every piece of trash in this room is going to pull. So here we go. Come and get me, guys. Come on, come and get me. Well, that was fun. What do we get from them? Ooh, we get the Wand of the Forgotten Star from the boss. So there's that wand again. We also got some gold. Ah, go away, wand. And this is trash loot. Netherweave cloth. Yeah, so no pet, but the pet that she can drop, my Astromaster Solarian, is the Crystal of the Void, which teaches you how to summon a lesser Void Caller. No pet from her. So let's go kill the Void Reaver and see what loot we can get. I think we need to take that doorway over there. So yeah, make your way down this hallway and then run straight across Alar's room to the other hallway to make your way to the Void Walker. Or I should say the Void Reaver. Ah, there was a dragon hawk following me. No fair. Okay, so we've made it over to this area, and when you enter this room, you will see the Void Reaver, big as brass, way over there in the middle of the room. When we kill him, all this trash is going to pull. And he has a chance of dropping the Pocket Reaver pet. One Judgment Hammer to take care of him, because here comes all the trash. Uh-oh. Alright, what loot do we get? Trash loot. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we got the Shatari Longsword of the Fire Flash. Two-handed sword, looks like that. Ah, so it didn't actually loot the boss. Very cool. What does the boss want to give us today? He wants to give us some gold. Cowl of the Grand Engineer cloth helmet, which is a look-alike for the Mage Tier 5 stuff. Kind of cool. We get the Girdle of Zaytar, which looks like that. I do believe that would work for... is it the Druid Set? The Tier 5 Druids? Collections, Tier Set, Tier 5 Druid. Yes, maybe, no. Or is it the Rogue? It's not, definitely not the Rogue set. And who else wears leather? Well, I suppose if you want to call it the Tier 5 Druid belt, you could. Though the lines don't really match up and it's pink instead of purple. But we got the Girdle of Zaytar. We also got the Void Reaver Greaves, which I have to use the other mail pants, like a brown recolor of the Hunter tier 5 pants, kind of cool. And this Warp Spring Coil, which is for the rogues, it's a trinket. Equip, your special attacks have a chance to give you 68 critical strike for 15 seconds. That is the best in slot trinket for rogues who do time-walking dungeons and raids. No pet though. And oddly enough, he didn't drop the token for the shoulders, because he has the shoulder tokens for tier 5. But that's how you complete Tempest Keep and kill all the bosses for your tier 5 sets. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, rate me a like. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. My regularly scheduled broadcasts are weekly on Sundays with bonus videos scattered throughout the week showing different aspects to the lore, different fun activities that you can do, or different adventures you can go on while in Azeroth. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. World of Warcraft is just a game, and games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them, so if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time when we go to, I would have to say, the worst, most horrible raid ever. We're going to go after our tier 6 appearances, and we're doing the first part in the battle for Mount Hyjal, which is the most annoying, the worst raid ever. And you'll see why that is next time. I look forward to bringing you those adventures, and I hope you will join me for Tier 6, Part 1, the Battle for Mount Hyjal, next time. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.